You guys see that new Frank Yang video? Big black cock! Well, this is kind of like the same thing. It's totally random. It doesn't really make any sense right now, but this is what I used to look like, bras.
Yo, what's happening, guys? How's everybody doing? It's my pure back day today, the day that I added to my program the 531 Ogus style, because it's nothing like the regular Wendler style. Let's take a look at what my day is going to be like. We're going to hit up that barbell row, pull-ups with weight, dumbbell row to the lat. That's why I'm going lighter than normal. And then we got the machine, the chest-supported T-bar row. Possibly I'll be doing some rear delt dumbbell rowing with a 75-pound dumbbell. Then for the biceps, preacher curls and dumbbell curls simultaneously, not alternating. So that's what I got right now. I have all my weights written down, and pretty much it's a slight markup of what I did in my last back day, or my military and back day. So it's slightly more weight, even though it's my deload week. I think I'll be cool with it. We will find out. I mean, the only real way to know how your body works is to actually know how your body works, is pretty much figure it out and test things out. If having this back day the way it is right here totally screws up my deload week and makes me enter my next week just with no energy and no recovery whatsoever, then I won't have a back day in my deload week, or I'll just have it really, really less intense. So this seems like kind of like a normal intensity kind of workout, slightly higher intensity than what my normal deload weeks used to be. But in the past, my deload weeks they almost seemed too easy. I kind of gave myself too much slack, sandbagged it too hard. But that did work for me, and I'll see if having a slightly more intense deload week will still allow me to recover from my super heavy regular weeks in the Wendler 531. If this shit doesn't make sense to you guys, just look up 531 on Google. It'll make sense the way you do this program. You go 3 weeks hard and then 1 week soft, if that makes sense, right? So, this is just a tip, guys. It's really cool to have all your stuff written down before you hit the gym. Whether you have a full-on program like this, say if you did buy the 531 program, you would print out the worksheets and you have week 1, week 2, week 3, and so on. And hell, I have 10 months of workouts here. This is all 10 months. Just a shitload. I mean, back in freaking September all the way to now, 2012. So you see month 5, month 9. I mean, I have it all. So it's really good to keep record of all your stuff, and you can make sure that you're constantly progressing. This is a quick tip. I mean, I can cover this in a different video. So let's just get right to this back day, guys. Don't want to keep you too long. I'll see you in the gym, and I'll be performing the barbell row the first thing. Let's go.
What's happening, guys? I'm going to fill all of my new subscribers in. I haven't always done barbell rows like this. Normally I would bend forward even more, but I'd also use just a ton more weight. I would do Pendlay rows, which basically rows from the ground, usually up towards the chest. I'd use tons of weight, and I'd even do barbell rows like this, but 2 plates, 3 plates, or even more. Totally just heaving the weight around. Just trying to stress kind of a better form to actually hit my lats, to hit a specific muscle rather than make it a power movement like I used to. So with this, it's kind of hard for me to even get this in my lats, because it feels like when I do add weight to this exercise, it makes my body tilt in a way that it's hard to keep my chest up. And when my chest is up, or when anyone's chest is up, you pretty much feel it the most in the lats. Otherwise, your body is more vertical, and you don't feel it so much in your lats. You feel it in other muscles. So it's kind of a struggle making weighted pull-ups directly hit my lats. So I might reduce the weight in the future, or just do body weight pull-ups until I can get the form right to actually hit my lats correctly. This here, totally directed towards my lats. As you can see, I'm pulling it back to my hip. I move over just to get out of their way. Look at that ass. So I'm basically pulling it to my hip, towards my ass, as you can see. I'm using straps Just because I'm not really tripping or anything about my grip work or grip strength here. I just really want to focus on my back, on my lats here. For the most part, I don't usually use straps. Yeah, I'm using them here, I couldn't even tell. But really focusing on pulling it to my ass, pulling it to my hips, keeping my chest up, my ass out. And yeah, let me know what you think of that ass. Is that a 10 out of 10? I think so. Shout out to my homies in this video. What's good? For the freaking white t-shirt crew. Yeah, we're all wearing white t-shirts and shit. Anyways, next exercise was this, basically a chest-supported T-bar row. I used alternating grips. I did wide, I did narrow like this. Really hits the lats when I pull it like this. Using the higher up grip kind of makes it hit my upper back a little bit more rhomboids, more of my upper lat. Whereas this, I can actually pull it towards my lower lat and kind of feel it in the lower lat. And that was what I was really going for when I actually used the narrow grip like this. Try my best not to heave it around and actually just hit the damn lat. And overall, you know, right now my lats are pretty much fried. I can totally tell that I hit them well, so I think it's a good sign that I accomplished my mission. You know, after that, went over here, did my preacher curls. A little bit more weight than I did them last time. I used 20 pounds per side. Now I'm using 25 pounds per side. A set of 8, then a set of 6, then a set of 6, I believe. Really just focusing on getting a good stretch and a good contraction. Not lugging it around, not doing 1,000 reps to pump them out. I'm really focusing on muscle growth here. My main thing. So not necessarily super important about how much weight I'm using, not super important about 1,000 reps. Really just important on getting good stretch, good contraction, a lot of time under tension with an efficient load. And that's enough weight for me on this exercise, so I call that efficient. So that was pretty much that. Moving on, I finished up with 4 sets of, oh yeah, I did 4 sets of preacher curl. 4 sets of this right here, only 25-pound dumbbells. I used the same amount of weight last week, but I did less total reps, which is weird because this is a deload week. I'm doing heavier weights and more volume. And that's just me. I'm testing it out, like I told you guys. You know, if I feel like shit next week, then I'll reduce it. And damn, that guy should really grab the bar. But hey, man, he's a vet, so I ain't gonna tell him anything. But to beginners, I recommend holding the bars and not kind of palming it. Yeah. Slow negatives on this, really just trying to get a stretch, a good squeeze at the top. You can tell my kind of getting fatigued as my elbows are coming forward just naturally. And it just seems to happen when you're doing you know, both dumbbells at the same time. Your elbows just tend to go forward as you go on with the movement. Anyways, that was pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot for watching, fellas. My lats are a body part that I'm really trying to bring up right now. You can tell I'm really trying hard, spending a lot of volume on just those lats, because next time I get on stage, I want them to look damn good. And I don't want anyone saying, Matt, you need your lats to grow. You know, I just want to be on stage confident that I made a giant progression in my fucking wingspan rise. So, good day.
Hey, quit being a little bitch! Ogus cake! Yeah, motherfucker!